I'm Carl Sanders. This is my wife, Gigi, and I joined Christ Pres back in 1983.
And I've been at Christ Pres since it genuinely started. I was a college student at Vanderbilt and was there the Sunday they first started at Hillsborough High School with Dr. Cortez Cooper and Scotty Smith. We met after I graduated from college. We met at a missions fair with Christ Presbyterian Church, but we got to know each other through a class.
We were involved with a singles ministry there, which was a very vibrant ministry. A good number of married couples came out of that ministry, would go to the class every Sunday, but they were very active with other activities, retreats, and so we dated in that context.
And then married.
We were married by Peter Reese Doyle in 1986. He was the second pastor of Christ Presbyterian. It's the community and the connections we have at Christ Pres. We've just done life here at Christ Pres, and the people, we've done life here because it's a place where we can serve, but we're also ministered to, and we go through seasons where we need to be lifted up and helped and served. So that's been just huge over the last 35 years for us.
I think when there have been seasons when it's been harder at church, I think we would sometimes think, are we supposed to stay? But I think the Lord really made it abundantly clear. This is your home. Just times when you think, is this the right place for us to be? And we were always brought back to Christ Presbyterian Church as our home, and this is where we're to be. And so I think when we think back on not just the hard seasons, joyful seasons. I can't even tell you how many meals we've had brought to our house, whether it was a baby being born or the sickness I was in. I think at one time we just quit counting. I remember one time too, when I was going through treatments for cancer, we came home when the yard had been mowed, and then someone had paid for us to have a house cleaner. I think our son actually came in and he said, I think we've been robbed because the house was so clean. But the community behind had just rallied and done so many things that we couldn't even begin to repay or to say thank you enough. Both of us are part of the special needs ministry. Carl's been very faithfully serving while we've done that together. And so that's been the big part of who we are at this church, is just being with our friends with varying abilities and just watching God take that and grow that. It's been really exciting to be a part of that, to just see where our church is continuing to reach in and reach out, to include as many people, to have the gospel be accessible for all. So I think this has been our home, even though we were very young when we married. I think 12, if we've been here this long.